Can't stand anymore. King Charles strikes hammer blow to Prince Harry, strips all titles, and kicks him out of the royal family. In a shocking and unprecedented move, King Charles III has taken drastic action against his own son, Prince Harry. After years of mounting tensions and a highly public rift between the royal family and the Duke of Sussex, the new monarch has delivered a decisive blow, stripping Harry of all his military titles and royal patronages, and effectively kicking him out of the royal family altogether. The royal drama has been building for years, ever since Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, made the stunning decision to step back from their senior royal duties in 2020. The couple's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey, in which they leveled accusations of racism and neglect against the palace, only served to further inflame the situation. But it seems King Charles has finally reached the end of his patience. In a strongly worded statement, Buckingham Palace announced that Harry's military appointments and royal patronages have been returned to the Queen, with the monarch's approval and agreement. The statement also made it clear that Harry and Meghan will no longer be able to use their royal titles of Her Royal Highness in any official capacity. This unprecedented move is a clear indication that the rift between Harry and the rest of the royal family has become irreparable. By stripping Harry of his military titles and royal affiliations, King Charles is not only delivering a symbolic blow, but also sending a powerful message that there are consequences for breaking rank and airing the family's dirty laundry in public. This is an absolutely seismic event in the history of the royal family, says royal expert Victoria Arbiter. Harry's military titles and royal patronages were a huge part of his identity, and to have them taken away like this is a devastating punishment. It's clear that King Charles is done trying to placate his wayward son. Indeed, the stripped titles include some of Harry's most cherished roles, such as Captain General of the Royal Marines, Honorary Air Commandant of RAF Honington, and President of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. These were positions that Harry had held for many years, and which he took great pride in. But it's not just the loss of these prestigious titles that will sting for Harry. The move also effectively banishes him from the inner circle of the royal family, relegating him to the status of a mere outsider. Without his royal connections and obligations, Harry will no longer have a formal role to play in the monarchy, cutting him off from the power and influence that came with his previous positions. This is a direct rebuke of Harry and Meghan's behavior, says royal biographer Angela Levin. The king is essentially saying, if you want to live your lives outside of the royal family, then that's exactly what you're going to do. You can't have it both ways. The timing of this decision is also noteworthy, coming just weeks before the highly anticipated release of Harry's memoir, Spare. Many speculate that the palace is preemptively striking back, determined to maintain control of the narrative before Harry's tell book hits shelves. There's no doubt that the palace is deeply concerned about what Harry might reveal in his memoir, says Arbiter. By stripping him of his titles and affiliations, they're sending a clear message that he is no longer a part of the royal family, and therefore has no right to speak on its behalf. For his part, Harry has remained uncharacteristically silent on the matter, perhaps recognizing the gravity of the situation. But sources close to the Duke of Sussex suggest that he is deeply hurt and angered by his father's decision. Harry always took his military roles incredibly seriously, and to have them taken away like this is a huge blow to his pride and sense of identity, says a friend of the Duke. He's devastated and feels like he's being punished for speaking his truth. Whether Harry will attempt to fight this decision remains to be seen. But with King Charles firmly in control and the rest of the royal family seemingly united behind him, the odds of Harry regaining his titles and status appear slim. This is a decisive and irreversible move by the king, says Levin. Charles is drawing a line in the sand and making it clear that there are consequences for betraying the family. Harry may have thought he could have his cake and eat it too, but the king has just taken that cake away. As the royal drama continues to unfold, one thing is clear. The relationship between Harry and the rest of the Windsor clan has reached a point of no return. The future of the monarchy itself may hang in the balance, as the House of Windsor grapples with the fallout from this latest and most dramatic chapter in their ongoing saga.